Ever since the Olympics Games 2024 kicked off in Paris, the world has been glued to their screens. And the excitement just went through the roof because the United States women's national basketball team has secured their spot in the finals of women's basketball games. Yes, Team USA has made it again. The women really have taken an edge this time. We swear, every game of the women's basketball match in the Olympics has those thrilling moments that make it impossible to look away. These athletes are not just playing, they are crashing the court with every move. The anticipation is definitely off the charts, as fans everywhere are buzzing with the big question: can the USA basketball women win the gold again? Can they clinch the gold for the 8th consecutive time? As we sit on the edge of our seats, all eyes are on the United States women's national basketball team, the Queens with a vision to reclaim their crown. Let's have a closer look at the first finalist, Team USA, and its contenders to predict the thrilling climax of the Olympics 2024 Games women basketball. The United States women's national basketball team is no stranger to the spotlight. The favorites of the tournament, Team USA has consistently proven themselves with extraordinary feats. As they head into the finals of the 2024 Olympic Games, their journey so far has been nothing short of spectacular. If we talk about the previous victories, Team USA has won 11 medals in the Olympics Games, including 9 golds, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. If this doesn't make your jaw drop, let us tell you, the US women won 7 consecutive gold medals dating back to the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. Adding more glitter, if we look at the World Cups, the US women's team has won 9 of the last 12 World Cups, including the last 4. These are just a few of the big triumphs of Team USA. They are by far the most successful in international women's basketball. In the FIBA World Rankings, the United States team stands proudly at the top with 834.8 points. So, now you know why they are favorites to win. But there is no doubt that Team USA has achieved some commanding victories to make it to the finals. In the semifinals, they dominated Australia, cruising to a decisive 85-64 victory. Because of this thrashing defeat, Australia will now play the finals in the bronze category. While for Team USA, they are just one step away from yet another gold medal. But who is behind all these stunning successes? Of course, it is the roster filled with some of the biggest names in basketball. Let's spotlight some of the key players who have been instrumental in the USA's success. A'ja Wilson. The top one is without any second thought, A'ja Wilson. She has cemented her status as one of the greatest women's basketball players of all time. Being a reigning MVP, most valuable player, she has already won a gold medal in the 2020 Summer Olympics. This is her second time coming up in the quest for another gold. Hailing from Columbia, US, Wilson has always been the star of basketball court from her high school days. Her gifted talent quickly turned into a passion, and she headed to break records and set new standards in the sport. However, as the world doesn't spare anyone, Wilson too was bullied because of dyslexia, a condition that affects reading and learning. But instead of holding it back, Wilson came out strong and proved why she's the lady boss. In 2019, she established the A'ja Wilson Foundation with a mission to prevent bullying and educate the public on dyslexia. This move grabbed more admiration for A'ja, especially by the kids that suffered from the same condition. As one of her little fans says, "I think it's inspiring to see someone who has dyslexia be really successful with what they are doing." As the Team USA gears up for the finals, A'ja Wilson's influence and presence on the court will be a critical factor. Her combination of power, finesse, and leadership can be a dominant force. Brittney Griner. The next important US player is Brittney Griner, aka Big Foot. With 2 Olympic gold medals won in 2016 and 2020, and 6-time WNBA All-Star, Griner is that player of the team that opponents fear. Born in Houston, Brittany grew up playing basketball throughout high school. Here's an interesting thing. Griner caught the public's attention with one of the YouTube videos featuring her astonishing dunks during her junior season. It was watched more than 6.6 million times. Once entering professional life, she has always been on the rise, except for the time when one of the twists shaked her a bit. On February 17, 2022, Griner was caught and detained for illegally carrying cannabis to Russia. Luckily, the player was released soon and made a comeback to the WNBA in May 2023. Her story is nothing short of inspiring. Let's see how she makes it up for the big win. Breanna Stewart. Next, we have Breanna Stewart, aka Stewie, the true basketball phenom. The power forward player also has 2 golds flaunting in her showcase. As a member of the U.S. women's national team, Stewart won gold medals in the 2016 and 2020 Olympics. The New York native's love for the game started at a young age. Breanna practiced those rebounds and dribbles in a daily routine, thus improving her ball handling. She has showcased her undeniable talent on the international stage with a number of records and victories. In this Olympics basketball finals, Stewie, with an ability to score from anywhere on the court, coupled with her defensive prowess, is undoubtedly a nightmare for the opponents. Angel Reese. The rising star of the Team USA, Angel Reese is the 22-year-old American player that is rewriting the records book. This fresh talent has an ability to push USA towards another gold medal, and we are not joking saying this. Learning basketball from her mother and practicing against her brother, Reese emerged as one of the best players in the city as she stepped into the game. Who knew this young player would become a key player in securing another championship for the United States? Now, you can see what a pack of talent USA has, with many of its players already boasting gold medals under their belts. Their motivation is at an all-time high, and their vision is crystal clear to win the gold once again. But let's not forget the fierce contenders that have made it to the semifinals, each one hungry to dethrone the reigning champions. First up, let's talk about the hosts, the ever-talented France team. They are known for their cohesive play, sharp strategy, and a roster packed with talent. Playing on their home court, the French team has the advantage of an electrifying atmosphere with the support of a huge crowd. The whistles, claps, and cheers have been the driving force behind their impressive performance throughout the tournament. France is undoubtedly a strong contender for the gold. With exceptional players like Marine Johannes, the stakes have never been higher. Let's not take the Belgium squad lightly either. They have turned out as a strong force in this tournament, being the second team battling with France to secure a place in finals. With incredible tactical brilliance and teamwork, the team has turned out surprising, facing tough opponents and coming out on top. With a versatile and experienced player like Emma Miesemann in the team, the Belgian Cats are poised to leave it all on the court in pursuit of their Olympic dream. The women's basketball competition at the 2024 Olympics is reaching its boiling point, and we just cannot decide who is going to wear the crown. The big question still lingers the same. Can the USA basketball women win the gold again? Can they defeat the hungry opponent in the final and clinch the big victory? One thing is for sure, the final game will be one for the history books. The clock is ticking, the tension is rising, and soon we will have our answer. All eyes are on Paris as we prepare for the thrilling climax of the women's basketball games at the 2024 Olympics. Don't miss a single minute of the action. Follow us for all the latest updates and predictions as the tournament reaches its gripping conclusion. Who do you think will win the gold medal? Is it going to be the USA again, or is someone else going to steal the spotlight? Let us know in the comments. And yes, Don't forget to smash that like button to show your support for these incredible athletes who are giving it their all on the court.